Well, we were just talking about
Coral bleaching.
coral bleaching in the Great Barrier Reef. Just saw a story about that. But you're talking about thunderstorms, and they've been around since, what, 5 a.m.
5
you were
a.m.
saying?
Rattling the windows. Woke me up at 5 a.m. John Scalzi was coming to work and had first alert weather on that. We should see another round of that again tomorrow. Hopefully not waking you up at 5 a.m., but there's a good chance we'll see some storms in the morning. Right now, we're looking westward over Sarasota Bay toward the Gulf of Mexico from our Van Wezel camera. I apologize for my hoarseness. It's part of that allergies I think everybody's got right now. Currently at the airport, the temperature is 84 degrees. Our dew point 73, down a couple of degrees in the last hour. Humidity 69% with the southeast winds at 15 miles an hour. Now, our high today and low last night pretty much right on the money for what you would expect on average in Sarasota. The record low 64 back in 1923, the record high 96 in 1976. Now, the radar has been lit up all day with these thunderstorms. First this morning, those rumbling at 5 o'clock, they were out here. And we've had another burst develop in the last couple of hours right up and down the I-75 corridor. But you can see they're kind of maturing, and there's one little cluster left from about Lakewood Ranch down University, kind of Whitfield area, moving up to Bradenton, downtown Bradenton, but I think it will not last much longer either. Another part of that cell seems to be breaking up and moving into South County, but in the last couple of frames, it's almost all gone. But boy, we had a lot of lightning and thunder and locally heavy rains. People living in these purple areas, I bet they wish they were in Florida, even though it's warm and humid here. It's not 100 degrees, which is what that indicates there. It's 89 in New York City because of the sea breeze along the west coast, temperatures in the 70s right along the Pacific shore. A ridge of high pressure, the Bermuda High, stretches all across the Atlantic and across Florida, controlling our weather pattern. And its position right now is why we're getting these storms developing in the morning and moving across the state during the day. Most of the severe storms, though, or all of them, right now in the upper Mississippi Valley, with the jet stream pretty much up in Canada. But there's enough energy in the atmosphere to produce another round of severe storms, which we can see on the radar scope. It just missed Minneapolis-St. Paul. There was briefly a tornado warning in effect just to the west of Rochester. Now, east of Mason City, there's another tornado warning in effect, but that's about it for severe weather anywhere in the country. Let's take a look at our tropical weather outlook, and the Tropical Storm Dawn is gone. It's not, we talk about it much anymore, but we do have this easterly wave, and we probably won't talk about this after today either. It blew off the coast of Africa, and right now it only has a 10% chance of developing, and the Hurricane Center says it's just going to move up into the middle Atlantic and not cause any problems for us at all. This is the remnants of Tropical Storm Dawn over the Netherland Antilles. Again, not much going on there. It really didn't produce much rain or wind for anybody as it moved into the lower Windward Islands yesterday. The Gulf of Mexico and Caribbean look very nice right now. And we have Tropical Storm Fernanda out in the Pacific, Category 4 storm, and this is Tropical Storm Greg. We could have Tropical Storm Hillary and another one and another one. These boiling storms coming off the coast of Central America, that's what happens this time of year. Now, our forecast for the Sunshine State for the next couple of days shows those storms developing again in that moist, unstable air that just blankets the whole state and generally drifting from west to east as the day goes on. That's Thursday, and then Friday again. We're going to do it again. More storms moving from west to east. We're kind of locked in this pattern, and I think the pattern will stay with us right on through the weekend. Out on the water tomorrow, watch out for any storms that might be around, but without the storms, look for easterly winds in the morning, northerly in the afternoon, 5 knots, seas 2 feet or less, a smooth bay, as long as there's no storms around. 89 the beach temperature, water temperature 87, UV index still very high, 11. Here's my forecast for tonight. The storms will end. It'll become partly cloudy overnight. Our temperature 76 for the low, and tomorrow, partly sunny day, but it's going to be hot and humid again. The temperature humidity index 101, going to be kind of miserable if you have to be working outside in it, but a few storms could bring local relief. Here's our 7-day outlook. A 40 to 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms right on through Saturday and Sunday. Maybe that chance goes down Monday and Tuesday, but this time of year the atmosphere is so chaotic it's hard to really nail the chance of precipitation each day as we go on. That's it for our weather. We'll take another look at the 7-day outlook at the end of the show. Scott, Haley.